Hello everyone, I'm an autistic teenager and today I'm talking about 5 ways in which I mask my autism. This video was originally inspired by Chris and Debbie's video made about a day ago. It was 30 signs that you're masking autism, and I just basically chose 5 that I most related to. So the first one is avoiding weird topics. So like my special interests would be like psychology, especially abnormal psychology, MBTI, which I guess would be considered personality psychology, and I also really like philosophy. I really like social sciences, and then I also have a special interest in politics. I have a special interest in metaphysics, and with people, I just can't talk about those things because they are considered not good to talk about, I guess. Like, I can't just randomly ask people if they have any mental disorders, what they know about mental disorders. I can't just randomly start interviewing people about their personality types. I can't just randomly start bringing up how long people think that now lasts. Like, I just can't do those things. And it sucks because as an autistic person, like, I would want to talk about those kind of things like all of the time. Like, I could talk about these things for hours, but I just cannot do that with especially neurotypicals because they will consider it weird. They want to talk about, as Chris and Debbie, or I guess Chris said in the video, they want to talk about the weather, and they want to talk about, I don't know, what's your favorite color? I don't know. And it just drives me crazy when I'm just having conversations that are that surface level. Like, no, show me the window to your soul. Show me the window to the deepest depths of your mind, please. But no, I can't do that because they don't want to talk about it because, ew, that's weird. Number 2, wearing clothes that I do not feel comfortable in to fit a certain situation. See, the normal clothes that I usually wear, like every day, the requirements are, it has to be soft. So it's usually, it's always black soft pants. That's what I always wear for my pants. And then for my shirt, again, has to be soft, and it's usually like this. It's usually a soft sweatshirt. And that's like my everyday thing. But then sometimes, like when I am being forced to go to a social event or like a holiday party or just whatever, and my mom wants me to wear a certain outfit, a certain type of clothing to fit the social situation, and a lot of those types of clothing just make me uncomfortable. Like, the only thing I really feel comfortable in is just the type of clothing I'm wearing now. And then I'll have to wear like a dress, or I'll have to wear something that's itchy, something like with the tag. The tag always bothers me. I'll have to just wear textures that drive me bonkers, insane. Number 3, over explaining. Like, when I am telling a story, I feel the need to say every specific detail. Like, I have to tell you the exact time that this thing happened, the exact place I was, the exact room, the exact thoughts that are going through my mind, the exact thing that I was doing, the thing I was saying, everything. Like, I always feel like I have to explain every little detail, or something's going to be taken out of context, something's going to be misunderstood, because things, even when I do that, things still get misunderstood, and then people start asking me questions like, well, what about this thing? What is this thing? I'm like, I don't know. So that's why I feel like I have to over explain myself for everything. It's like everything I do, I have to like give like a load of evidence for. Like, well, I thought this thing because of this thing, which led to this thing, so that's why I thought this thing because I said this thing. And it's like, people will always say, like, you don't need, why are you explaining so much? Like, why are you telling me all these details? Because if I don't, you will misunderstand me. You misunderstand me either way. And so I might as well over explain rather than under explain, or not explain enough, so that you don't, if something is not left in Translation, is that the lost in translation? That's what I mean. Number 4, overthinking every social interaction. Like, even in the most basic hi, how are you types of social interactions, I will overthink everything. Was I too loud? Was I not enthusiastic enough? Should I have heightened my voice or lowered my voice? Was I smiling too much? Was I moving around too much? Was I looking too fidgety? Did I look nervous? Were my eyebrows too high or were my eyebrows too low? Were my eyes open up enough? Did I say this in the right way? Maybe they thought that my intentions were wrong, or maybe they thought I wasn't being authentic enough, or maybe they thought I was lying because I said this in too high of a voice. I will overthink everything after it happens, and that has caused me to avoid a lot of social interactions because I don't want to have to feel the need to overanalyze and overthink everything that happened, because chances are they're probably not thinking about how I act in that social situation nearly as much as I am. But I just can't stop doing it. Like, I always have to think, was I normaling enough? Was I neurotypicaling enough? Was I looking normal enough? Was I acting normal? Was I saying things normal? Was I normal? Number 5, suppressing stims. When I am in public, I will often have to avoid rocking. Like, if I'll start rocking, I'll have to, like, catch myself and be like, no, don't you dare. Don't do that. That's not normal. And then I also do this thing where when I get excited, like, I will ball up my fists and I'll, like, shake and I'll do a squeal. Like, that's just what I do when I get excited. Like, if somebody mentions one of my special interests, like psychology or sociology, I will do that. Like, I'll do my stims in a private place in public, but I won't do them all the way. Why? Don't ask me. Ask my autism. It probably won't answer because it doesn't know either. Nobody does. So yeah, those were 5 ways in which I mask my autism, inspired by the Chris and Debbie video. I will link it in the description. It's a really cool channel, really cool video. And yeah, so yeah, let me know if you want more videos in this style, or if you want me to make a different type of video. Just feedback in the comments. Thank you, and goodbye.